Hi everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good morning.
morning, Soljon. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing, guys?
Great.
Okay. And we have about we have 5 people attending today's lesson.
Okay.
Great. So we can start where we left. I think we have very great things to talk today because about news. Somebody should have prepared the news today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was the home task?
News story. Making a news story.
Yes.
News story. Yeah.
Yeah, you were supposed to make a news story. I think it was somewhere here. Mhm. Yeah, this was the home task. So, what's your story? Who wants to start first? Do you have any pictures or videos to start? To show us? Who wants to start first, guys?
Maybe I.
Okay, Indira. Do you have any pictures or videos?
Yes, I will send now group.
Yeah, send it to the Telegram.
Okay.
Okay, we can check it.
It was very hard finding news.
That's okay. Now I have a photo. Okay.
I think everybody heard about it. But I
Not
will
yet. Yeah, no.
Not
I
yet.
haven't.
Yeah.
okay. By this photo we can see Kevin Salom in metro. And this situation happened last week in Tashkent. And it became one of the popular video among the teenagers. As they interviewed, we took it for the joy. We didn't think that it would be so popular, and we also didn't see any bad sides from this video. And of course, the audience has two different opinions from this video. One of them support by saying it's normal, but second one is rejecting by saying it's rudeness, because they made a fun from our tradition. And all these guys are sentenced um, and arrested.
Really?
Only sentenced, but uh,
They are fined. Jarima sanıyor.
yes,
That's okay. Is that all?
yes.
That's very unusual story. I haven't heard about that. Very nice, Indira. Good job.
What about you? What do you think? It's normal or bad?
That's a good question, but I don't think it's a good idea. to celebrate your birthday in metro, your wedding in metro,
Yes.
while you have many open space, why should you go to metro and do this? I think that's a crazy idea.
They did content like in metro.
How about others? Do you support it?
No, I didn't think. I don't think it is right. I agree with Solijan.
All right. You see,
Thank you
how
for your
about you, Indira? It was a news, but what's your own opinion? Do you like this kind of situation, or do you want to have a wedding in metro?
No, of course. No, I think it's a little bit crazy for
Strange,
our
right?
talented.
Yeah, that's not normal according to our traditions.
Yes.
Okay. Any news, Zarfon bro?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, send it.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But my picture is not good.
That's all
Jonathan,
right.
I will send. About fire.
Which one? This one?
No, above maybe.
Above this.
Okay.
Okay. You
Yeah,
can speak.
okay. Sal yaklaştırız böyle.
Yaklaştıramadım.
At the top of picture about fire.
Yes.
Yaxşı görünmedi. Okay. A fire broke out at the hospital named Al Khadib in the southeast of Baghdad. Over 80 people lost their lives and 110 people were injured seriously. Fortunately, the rest of people were rescued by emergency assistance. Most people were being treated from coronavirus there. This fire started after exploding a warehouse where saved oxygen. This event happened on April the 21st in 2021 year.
That's a great story. Yeah, I've also heard that in BBC News.
Yeah, BBC News.
So how many people? Yeah, how many people died?
I heard I think 80 people. 80 exactly 82 people died.
No, that's a great number.
110 people were injured seriously.
I see. So the fire started from an oxygen warehouse right there, right?
Yeah. Oxygen exploded.
Yeah. But when I first heard, I thought some terrorists made it, but no, it was a fire.
No. It was fire. Yes.
That's very sad news, but it's okay to speak about. Great. Thank you. And who else? Astıdın, Bunyot, we have Mohloroyim and Sister Shoira. Any news for today? Do you have any news, guys? I think they are not with us.
Meni vaqtim bo'lmay qoldi.
Okay.
No, teacher.
I think you don't have. Okay, if you have, you can just send the picture and tell me. We can discuss it in details. Now, Unit 4. We can start a very new unit, which is eat, drink, and be merry. So in this unit, we're going to learn about expressing quantity, something, nothing, no one, someone, that kind of stuff. And articles, the article, e article, a, n, and all choices there, a piece of that kind of stuff. And can you come for dinner? Inviting. So my question is to Asluddin, what did you eat and drink yesterday?
I eat a soup and I drink anything.
Many things. I drank many things.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about you, Mahlaroim? What did you eat and drink yesterday? For
Tea.
breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner?
I eat and palo and I drink medicine.
You all drink many things. And Sister Shoira, what did you eat for breakfast yesterday?
I eat soup and drink. Nima ichdingiz deyaptimi? Kecha nima
Yeah.
yedingiz, nima ichdingiz?
Yeah.
Nima ichish qanaqa, sho'rvami yo anaqa ovqatlardami yo anaqa?
Anything. If it's shurba, you can just call it soup.
I eat soup.
Okay, you had soup yesterday. Now, how to live to be 120? Yigirmaga kirish uchun qanday yashash kerak? Expressions of quantity. Now we'll read about Klaus and Elvira Bonrich and answer the questions. What's extraordinary? What's their extraordinary ambition? And ularning ambitionlari and orzusi nima o'ziga xos. And what are their jobs? And what kind of food do they eat? Har kimdan so'rab qolishi mumkin. Do they cook any food of their food? Okay, that's kind of stuff. Now we have Asluddin, you can read the text for us. An extraordinary ambition.
Klaus Bonrich and his wife Elvira are a successful young couple. Klaus is a software programmer and Elvira works in a health food shop. In many ways, their life is quite ordinary, but they have an extraordinary ambition. They want to live until they are 120, and they believe they can do this by following an American health plan called the calorie restriction diet. Klaus and Elvira eat a lot of raw food. They steam some food, but they don't fry, grill, or roast anything, and There are many things they don't eat at all.
Okay. And what's their extraordinary ambition? Bunyat,
First,
what's their extraordinary ambition?
ko'p yashashni nima qilishga deyapsizmi?
No, ularni orzusi nima edi? Boshqalarga o'xshamaydigan orzu qilgan ular. Yeah, in the middle. They want to live.
Until they are 100.
Ular 120
Yeah.
kirish orzu qilgan.
120 kirishni xohlayapti. And what are their jobs, Indira?
Klaus is a software programmer, and Elvira works in a health food shop.
Hmm. And what kind of food do they eat? Do they cook any of their food? Sister Shoira, what kind of food do they eat?
Food they eat. Klaus and Elvira eat a lot of raw food.
Mhm. And they also steam some food, but they don't fry, grill,
Fry.
or roast anything.
Roast.
And there are many things they don't eat at all. They want to live 120. We want to live to be. Now we have countable and uncountable nouns here. Which is uncountable here and which is countable here? What do you think?
First is countable.
First countable, the second uncountable.
Uncountable.
Yeah, let's revise. There are like fruits and vegetables and calories countable. And this stuff is uncountable. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have exercise just down below here. We should fill it from this box. Okay, I'll copy this box for you and put it here. Now, let's do one by one. I think we have about 6 people. One is for Bunyat, 2 Asluddin, 3 Indira, 4 Zarf Umro, 5 Sister Shoira, 6 Mahram. And 7 is for Rashida. We have a new student.
You have
Let's
eat any meat? No, we
Hmm.
don't. We don't eat any gosh yeysanmi deyapti.
yeah.
Vegetables to'g'ri keladi.
No, we don't eat.
Vegetables at all, but eat some prawns. Prawns nima?
Prawns, krevetka. Dengiz anavlar bor, sariq bo'ladi dengiz hayvonlar. And let's listen and check if you're true.
Unit 4, Tape Script 4.1. Questions about the diet. 1.
Today, we are talking to a couple who are following the calorie restriction diet. So my first question is, do you eat any meat?
No, we don't eat any meat at all, but we eat some fish.
So,
meat, fish.
any meat at all, but we eat some fish. 2.
How much fruit do you eat? We eat a little white.
Two.
I think that's a
How
little
much
bit
fish
difficult. Let's just listen, guys, okay?
do you eat?
We eat a little white fish, but we love shellfish, so we eat a lot of prawns.
3. Do you eat much fruit?
Oh, yes, we eat a lot of fresh fruit, apples and grapes, but everything.
4.
And do you eat many vegetables?
Yes, of course. We eat lots of raw vegetables.
5.
Don't you cook any vegetables at all?
We cook some. Sometimes we steam a few carrots and a little broccoli.
6.
And what do you drink?
Well, we don't drink any tea or coffee, and naturally there's no alcohol in our diet, but we do drink a lot of orange juice.
7.
How many calories do you have every day?
About 1,500.
That's about 1,000 fewer than most people.
So I want to ask these questions. Bunyod, do you eat any meat?
For all us, is it is.
For Bunyod, I asked.
Bunyod.
Bunyod, do you eat any meat? Where are you?
Boş ver.
Meat
Did you
bilan fish
understand the question?
qo'yasizlar, Bunyod.
It's just for you. You can say anything. ومعطيني قرابة ماس o'zlaringga javob beringlar.
Ya, o'zimizga qarab.
O'zimizga qarab. I eat meat, any meat.
So you don't eat any meat?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you drink, Indira?
Especially I drink green tea and lots of water, but I don't drink газированный, газленый.
Dizzy water.
Yes, easy water.
And also, Zarif Khomro, do you eat many vegetables?
Yes, of course. I love vegetables. And sometimes I eat raw vegetables.
Okay. And Asluddin, how much fruit do you eat?
A lot of fruit. Especially I eat apples and bananas.
So, and what fruit do you like best?
I love apples.
You love apples. Okay. Now let's go to the grammar page. 100. 39. Quantity. Counting and count nouns. It's important to understand the difference between counting and count nouns. That's very important. And count nouns a cup qo'yiladi. Suyuqlik bo'lsa ham a cup qo'yilsa, keyin sanaladigan bo'lib ketadi. Chunki sanoqli qolipga kelgan. Masalan, a cup of water, a cup of coffee, or a cup of tea. A girl of chicken, I think. And an apple, an egg, and a pound. 1 foot. And these kind of things are not countable, as you see. Water, sugar, milk, music, and money. And we can say 3 cups, 2 girls. This is girl, 10 pounds. We can count them. And we cannot say 2 waters, 3 waters, 1 money. That's why we cannot count them. And count nouns can be singular or plural. This cup is full, singular. These cups are empty, plural. And uncount nouns can only be singular. They are always singular. The water is cold. The weather was terrible. And the next is much and many. Some and any. We use much with uncount nouns. Sanalmaydiganlar bilan much ishlatiladi. Va so'roq yoki inkorda. Masalan, how much money have you got? So'roq bo'ldi. There isn't much milk left. Ko'p sut qolmagan. That's why inkor va so'roqda much ishlatiladi. And we use many with count nouns in questions and negatives. In questions and negatives. Many-ni, yana many-ni question va negativda ishlatamiz. How many people were there? I didn't take many photos. And how about some and any? Much, many, not together, some and any. Some is used in positive sentences. So, bu ikkitasi faqat negative and question da keldi, and the some and any in positive sentence. I'd like some sugar. And any is used in questions and negatives. Is there any sugar in this tea? Any, again, questions and negatives. And have you got any brothers and sisters? We don't have any washing up liquid. I didn't buy any apples. And we use some in questions that are requests for offers. Although o'tganimiz request va offer, ya'ni talab va taklifda some ishlatardik. Can I have some cake? That's request. Would you like some tea? That's offer. And the rules are the same for someone, anything, anybody, and somewhere. Xuddi some, anydan yasalgan bu so'zlar uchun ham qoida xuddi shunday. Ya'ni some bo'lishli, any inkor va so'roqda kelsa, something, somebody, somewhere bo'lishli, anything, anybody, anywhere inkor va so'roqda keladi. Did you understand, Sister Shora? Especially you asked these questions before. And yeah.
Something anaqa anybodylar boru. Some any qachon kelsa ular ham shu paytda keladi deyapti.
Yes, chunki asosi bundan yasalgan.
Lekin some talab va taklifda keladi. Somethinglar ham shunaqa?
Yes. Masalan, would you like to go somewhere in the summer holiday? That's talab, taklif. Can you take me somewhere that's peaceful? Desa bu request. Meni birorta tinch joyga boring. So the rules are the same for some and any, and anything made from some and any. And a few and a little. Yana bular ikkisiga qarama qarshi dushmanlar desak ham bo'ladi. We use a few with count nouns. Chunki there are a few biscuits, ozroq deganda, left qolgan, but not many. And we use little with count nouns. I only have a little time. I mean uncount nouns. Sanalmaydigan. I only have a little time. I only have a little money. I only have a little water, milk and butter. That kind of stuff.
Bitta savolda mana bu bilan kelmaganda qanaqa bo'ladi? Few bilan little.
We have few. The same. Few doim sanaladigan. There are few people or there are a few people. Okay? But usually they use a few.
Ikkalovini ma'nosi qanaqa? Oz kammi? Few
Ikkovi ham
oz.
kam degani. A few ham kam, a little ham kam. Faqat biri sanalmaydigan, biri sanaladigan.
Har doim shunday ishlatiladi, boshqa.
Always. Never changes. Shuning uchun qoidasi bilan yodlab qolsa, you will never make a mistake in speaking. And a lot of and lots of. We use a lot, lots of with both count and uncount nouns. Did you see? A lot and lots of. Ikkalasiga ham ketaveradi. Universal. And there is a lot of butter. And I've got lots of friends. I've got lots of questions. I've got a lot of questions. All the same. For example, a lot, lots of can be used in questions and negatives as well. So, are there lots of tourists in your country? Or there isn't a lot of butter, but there is enough?
Bitta savolda sizga
Yes, you can.
bor? A lot bilan a lots of ikkalovi ham bir xil bo'lsa.
Lots of bilan a lot. No difference. Ko'p bilan xuddi anchaday. Ancha odam bor, ko'p odam bor. But they're the same.
O'shanda qaysi birini qanaqa vaqtda ishlatilishini tushuntirgan.
And the grammar here, yeah. Good question. Mana bu yerda a bo'lgani uchun, look, there is a lot of butter. There are emas. Chunki a bor. Here, look at this sentence. Are there lots of tourists? There is s, ko'plik bo'lganligi uchun, bu yoq a da kelyapti. Bu yerda a bo'lgani uchun, bu yoq is da kelyapti. Only difference is this grammar. And that's always the rule. Bu yerda hech qanaqa noto'g'ri qoida yo'q. So, there is a lot of people and there are lots of people. Ma'no bir xil. Faqat grammatik shakli boshqa. Got it?
Shunda so'roq shaklida kelmaydimi anaqa? A lot of.
Yes, they can. Mana aytyapti. Questions and negatives ham kelaveradi. Bu universal. Mana shuni universal deb olamiz. Hammasiga ketadi. And a few bilan a little, sanaladigan, sanalmaydigan. Some and any, bo'lishli. Mana bu so'roq va inkorda. Yana qaysi qoldi bizda? Much and many.
Teacher, men shuni a lot of bilan lot of yaxshi tushunmadim-da.
A lot of and lots of. Bu xohlagan bilan ketaveradi.
Tushundim, lekin ikkalovi ham hozir grammatik jihatdan kerakda menga. Hozir ikkalovi ham bir xil narsa, bir xil ma'noni beradi, to'g'rimi?
Yes.
Lekin bu qo'llanish holatini qilyapman.
Ko'p degan so'z qayerda kerak bo'ladigan bo'lsa, qo'shib ketaverasiz. Faqat a bilan kelgan paytda birlikda bo'ladi bu. There is a lot of butter. Okay? Agar lots bilan kelganda isni qo'ya olmaysiz, chunki s turibdi, ko'p degan. Shuning uchun I've got lots of friends.
Ana shu bilan farqlimiz, demak.
Faqat grammatik.
Birlikdagi narsalar bilan a lot of, ko'p bo'lsa lots of bo'ladi, to'g'rimi? Shunaqa?
No. Ikkalasiga ham ketadi, faqat is yoki are da ajratamiz. Faqat boshi mana bunaqa boshlanganligi uchun. Ma'no bir xil, birlikka ham, ko'plikka ham, sanaladigan, sanalmaydigan ketaveradi. O'zi birlikda kelmaydi, chunki ko'p ma'nosi turibdi o'zi. There is a lot of people, there are lots of people. Ma'nosi bir xil. Much and many, Monotic, some and any, few and a little. Okay, I will send this page to the group so that you can check again. So let's check again. How much? Not much, a little. Sanal Medigan, uncountable. How many people? Not many people, a few people, countable. And some, any, not any, no, a lot of, lots of. Ikkalatgam, ketabat. Universal. Now we're going to listen to people and what do they eat and what don't they eat in 4.2, and we'll discuss it. And if you can work in Zoom, you can just do it yourself. Qalamchaga kirib o'zlaring ham note qilishlaring mumkin. For example, this one shunaqa. Qalamchani ishlatib olsalaring, qalamchani bosasizlar, tepadagi drawni bosib, to'lqinli chiziq bossalaring, you can do like this. Okay. Xuddi o'zlaring uchun daftar deydi. First we'll listen, then we can discuss. What do they eat? Mana shu ro'yxatda.
Tape script 4.2. Following the diet.
Tell us some more about the diet.
Well, I think we have a good diet. We enjoy the food we do eat. For breakfast, we have cereal, homemade cereal. We make it ourselves. We have it with fruit. We eat all fruit.
But we don't eat any dairy products. No milk, no cheese, and we don't eat bread, so we don't need butter.
We use olive oil instead. We often have it on salad for lunch, with tomatoes and lots of nuts, and sometimes green peppers stuffed with rice.
So you eat rice. What about pasta and potatoes?
Oh, no, not at all. We don't eat anything made from potatoes.
No crisps or chips then. And I'm guessing you eat nothing made with sugar.
You're right. We make fresh juice to drink, but with no sugar.
And nothing alcoholic, of course. What about water?
Well, we don't drink any tap water.
Really? Why not?
It's not good for you. We drink a little mineral water sometimes.
You're amazing. Well, I hope you live to be 120, but I'm sure I won't be around to see it.
So I was saying, what do they eat? Hello?
Butter, tomatoes, peppers.
Pasta.
Are you sure that they eat butter?
No,
Guys?
they drink water. No, they don't drink tap water.
No, I mean butter. Sarıyor yedim.
Butter.
A little bit, he said, maybe.
Okay, let's check later. And do they eat any nuts?
I'm not sure about it.
And how about biscuits? Aslıddin,
No.
Bunyot. What do you hear? How about chips and crisps? Do they eat
No,
any
no,
chips?
they never eat chips and crisps.
Yeah, they are not healthy actually.
They're not.
Do they drink tap water?
No,
No, they don't.
they don't.
How about peppers?
A little bit, they said, sometimes. Or
And they
Some-
don't eat sugar
They don't eat sugar at all.
at all.
Now let's listen again and check the final check.
Tape script 4.2.
Tell us some more about the diet.
Well, I think we have a good diet. We enjoy the food we do eat. For breakfast, we have cereal, homemade cereal. We make it ourselves. We have it with fruit. We eat all fruit.
But we don't eat any dairy products. No milk, no cheese, and we don't eat bread, so we don't need butter.
We use olive oil instead. We often have it on salad for lunch.
So we don't eat bread,
and so we
So-
didn't.
butter. That's why they don't eat butter.
With tomatoes and lots of nuts,
Mm.
and sometimes green peppers stuffed with rice.
So you eat rice. What about pasta and potatoes?
Oh, no, not at all. We don't eat anything made from potatoes.
No crisps or chips then. And I'm guessing you eat nothing made with sugar.
You're right. We make fresh juice to drink, but with no sugar.
And nothing alcoholic, of course. What about water?
Well, we don't drink any tap water.
Really? Why not?
It's not good for you. We drink a little mineral water sometimes.
You're amazing. Well, I hope you live to be 120, but I'm sure I won't be around to see it.
So
There,
they eat any fruit, but they don't eat kind of unhealthy stuff.
there drink tap water.
Yes, they don't drink tap water. And what do you think of the diet? Will the bonk rates live to be 120? Why and why not? You can answer one by one.
Pancreas, what is it?
What?
You said one word which is started B.
Bone rich, that's the family of bone rich. Bone rich oilası. What do you think of their diet? Do they
Wait.
live to be 120?
No, they don't.
How do you know that?
Rasa o'ziga yaxshi
I know.
qaragan bo'lsa yashaydi.
No, they have so healthy diet. Don't you think they can live to be 120? After then prove it. You said no. And why no?
Because only diet is not special.
Enough. Only diet is not enough to live long, you see.
Yeah.
And what do we need? What do we need to live 120 to be?
Fresh weather.
What's that?
Taze hava.
Fresh water. And how about others? What else do we need to live to be 120? Bunyat, do you have anyone who lives longer in your family?
Yes, Bunyat.
Bunyat, are you sleeping?
Yes, teacher.
Do you have anyone who lived longer? Öyle Zozo yaşın gele var mı?
Yes, of course.
And what's their secret? Share with us. Ulan sırrı neydi?
Tushunmay qoldim.
Ularning siri nimada?
Ularni siri yo'q. Secret. No secret.
That's their secret, man. Let's see. And we have Rashida something to say. Rashida, what do you think is the secret?
Hi everybody.
Hi.
I think there is no any secret. It's only we have to live healthy. We have to eat healthy food and we have to do some exercise weekly, daily, I think. And it's the secret, I think.
That's perfect. Yeah. Not only healthy food, but also the exercise matters. And does anyone do exercise here in this group?
I do sometimes.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not enough.
No, I know it's not enough. I'm a little lazy.
And anyone else? Do you do
Yeah.
exercise, Aslan?
I have exercise every morning.
Is that workout or just stretching? Faqat chigal yozishmi yo you do workout for big muscles?
No.
Okay, morning exercises, okay. And
Yeah.
who goes out to the gym or works out to be kind of muscular? I think Sultan and Bunyat goes to the gym. Don't you? And how about girls? Mahlarayim, Sister Shoira, and Indira.
Hi,
Do you do any exercise?
I go the box.
Really?
Yes.
Aren't you the girl who won the world championship yesterday?
Yes.
And okay, Zarfan bro, do you do any exercise? When and
Yes,
how?
every morning I do exercise, maybe a little sit-ups and push-ups, but I don't do no, very hard.
Hard exercise.
But for
so you do-
healthy, I do a little every morning. Yeah,
Just to be healthy, you do
yeah.
morning exercise. You mean?
Morning
Great.
exercise.
Nice. Now we have exercise here. Not health exercise, but grammar exercise. So let's do it.
Okay.
Discussing grammar. And
I have an addition.
yes,
And I think in order to live long, it's also need our mood.
yeah,
Not nervous.
not to
Like,
get nervous.
yes.
And how can we not to get nervous?
I don't know.
There are some things that make us lose our cool, like the pilot on the plane yesterday, the other day. So how can we keep our mood if there are such kind of angry, kind of distracting situations? Any suggestions?
Don't pay attention for this kind of things.
Yeah, you mean just mind your own business, right?
Yes.
Okay, good idea. I will try your suggestion, advice.
Okay.
Let's go to the grammar then. Have they got one?
Any children?
Yeah. Why? Because that's a question.
Question, yeah.
2, we don't need
Any,
Some
we-
olive. Some.
any.
Any is always
Don't.
inkar a question ده.
Mm.
Some is abolish لده. So we don't need any olive oil, right? Can you lend me
Some money.
some money? Because that's request, yeah? Request plan offer this some
Request and offer. Mm.
For?
Is there
Any-
any petrol in the
Any
car?
petrol in the car.
Perfect.
Can I
Can
have some?
I?
Can I have some cake?
Perfect. Sister Shora, you got it. Can I have some cake? Because that's request. Much and many. So
Have it
much
much
not
more
understand.
Much homework.
Yeah. Much
Uncountable.
Much
much
uncountable.
uncountable, many countable. And they all in negatives and questions.
And
right?
questions.
Usually. So good. Let's go. Have you got?
Much.
Much homework.
Much
Homework.
homework.
Yeah.
We
We don't
many
need
Don't
eggs.
eat many
Many.
eggs.
Many.
We don't need any.
just half a dozen. What is dozen?
Dozen, I don't know.
That's about 12. So half a dozen means 6. And 3.
Is there many traffic
Is
in
there
your
many traffic in your town?
No, much traffic.
Much traffic. You
Much
cannot
much
count
traffic
the
in your
traffic.
town.
So قطنا وكوبنا يعني ماشيين
Um,
and I don't know.
Many
Many
students.
many students.
I don't know many students in this class. Do you know many students in this
How
class?
much?
Do you know many students in this class?
In my
Not
class,
very.
26
I have
students.
And how about this English class at 5 a.m. in the morning? Do you know anyone here?
I know
10.
only Sarif John.
Yeah, that's our first group mates. And now you can know each other. We have Bunyod, Sister Shoira, Sultan, very shy boy, and Mahnaroyam, Rashida, and Astadan in this group. And probably Rashida. She's in the first lesson. And let's go 5.
How much?
How much time have you got?
There we go.
Excellent. And let's check a little, a few, a lot. So a little uncountable, a few countable, right?
Countable.
And
I
a
have
lot of for both.
Universe.
Let's go.
I have a lot of
I have
I have a few very close friends, 2 or 3.
So I have a few very close friends, 2 or 3. 2.
He has many money. A lot of money.
A little money.
He has a lot of money.
No,
A lot
money.
of.
He's
A
a
lot of.
millionaire.
Because
A
he's
lot
a
of.
millionaire. Yeah, a lot of.
A lot of.
3. Do you take sugar in
Just
coffee?
a
Just a
little.
little, half a spoonful.
Because sugar, yeah. What is spoonful?
Qo'sh, bir yarim qoshiq.
Kichkina.
Kichkina qoshiq.
Spoonful. Osh qoshiq. Bir qoshiq degani. Yani bir qoshiq to'la spoonful. The rooster is singing. Xo'roz qichqiryapti qayerdadir. I'll be ready in
In a few minutes.
A few minutes.
a few minutes. And she speaks good Spanish, but only
A little Russian.
A little
No.
Russian.
only a little Russian. And we have something, someone, nothing, no one. Look, some, any, every, no. Thing, where, one, body. We can make it. So something, someone, somebody, somewhere. Everything, everyone, everybody, anywhere. Let's put them here. Did you meet nice at the party?
Any seat.
Anybody.
Ready.
Yeah. Or anyone. Did you meet anyone at the party? Nice at the party? Yes, I met.
Someone.
Nobody.
Correct. No, someone who knows you.
Uh-huh.
Arch, there is.
Something in my eye.
Great. Let me look. No, I can't see.
Anything.
Anything.
Perfect. Let's go
Somewhere.
hot for our holidays, but we can't go.
Anyway, yes, it's too expensive.
Perfect. Where are my glasses? I can't find them
Anywhere.
Anything.
anywhere. What are they on the top of your head? It was a great party.
Somewhere.
Everybody.
Everything.
Everybody loved.
Everybody loved it.
Perfect. And they did. They
Anyway.
did.
They
Wanted to
did.
go.
Everybody
Anybody.
wanted to go home.
Nobody wanted to go
Nobody
home.
wanted to go home. And the last, did you?
Did you get nice?
Did you get anything nice
Anything?
Anything nice in the sales? No.
No, anything.
No. Nothing.
Nothing.
Or something?
No,
Nothing.
anything.
Mahlarayim is
Nothing.
right here. No, nothing. Because
But they
gap
have no.
virgulda. No, virgul bilan uzulyapti gap.
Mm,
No'dan keyin yana bitta gap kelyapti. That's different.
Okay.
So
I
no,
couldn't
nothing.
find.
okay.
Nothing. I like it.
Think about
Anything.
yana bir o'ylab ko'ring.
Anything I like it.
Yeah. No, nothing. I couldn't find anything I liked. Let's check if you're true.
Deep script 4.3. Something, someone, somewhere. 1.
Did you meet anyone nice at the party?
Yes, I met somebody who knows you.
Oh, who was that?
Your ex-boyfriend.
2.
Ouch! There's something in my eye.
Let me look. No, I can't see anything.
But I can feel it. Somewhere in the corner of my eye.
3.
Let's go somewhere hot for our holidays.
But we can't go anywhere that's too expensive.
I know, but we can afford this package holiday to Turkey.
4.
Where are my glasses? I can't find them anywhere.
What are they on the top of your head?
My glasses. Thank you.
5.
It was a great party. Everybody loved it.
They did. Nobody wanted to go home.
I know. A few people were still dancing at 3 a.m.
6.
Did you get anything nice in the sales?
No, nothing. I couldn't find anything I liked.
Why not try shopping online? You can buy everything online these days.
xizmati
qolganlar eshitilyaptimi? Eshitilmayapti.
Bunyod. Biz ham eshitmayapmiz.
Eshitmayapti shekilli, ha? Eshitilmayapti. Teacher.
Ertaroq aytmaysizlarmi? Men shu uchun tushuntiryapman.
Bo'ynidan
Oh
beri.
my god. Men nimaga hamma tushunyapti ekan deb o'ylab turibman.
Bunyod rosa tez anaqa qiladi, farqli-da. Har doim Bunyoddan eshityapsizlarmi deb.
Men audioni o'chirib qo'yamanda, audio qo'ygan paytim.
Men o'qib chiqyapmiz deb o'qiyapman men.
What a pity. Boshqatdan kelamiz endi. Artikeldan boshlaymiz. Theni speaker va listener aniq bilib turgan narsalar uchun ishlatamiz. Masalan, we have a cat and a dog dedi. Bilmasdim oldin. I didn't know. Endi aytyapti. The cat is old, but the dog is just a puppy. Endi bilib oldik. Shuning uchun then ishlatyapti. Ikkinchi marta ishlatyapti chunki. And I'm going to the supermarket. Supermarketga boryapman. Do you want anything? Endi we both know, ikkalamiz ham qaysi supermarketdaligini bilamiz deyapti. Keyin noaniq artikel. Kasblar oldidan, miqdor so'zlar oldidan, a pair of, a little, a couple of, a few va vaqt frequency, vaqtlar oldidan. Once a week, 3 times a day. Keyin hayajon gaplarda. What a lovely day, what a pity, buncha afsus, bunaqa chiroyli kun, qanchalar chiroyli kun. Da ishlatamiz. Keyin definite, then daryolar, dengizlar, dengiz daryolar, mehmonxona, qovoqxona, teatr, muzey va gazetalar oldidan ishlatamiz. The Atlantic, ocean. The Times, newspaper. The British Museum is museum. The Ritz, I think that's a pub. Keyin, if there is only one thing, something, we use the. The sun goes around the galaxy. The Queen, the Earth, the Moon, the government. Ular doim
bitta
bitta
narsalar
bo'lgan.
uchun ishlatamiz.
Yes. But not God. God is God. Uchun ishlatilmaydi. And superlative adjectivelar bilan ishlatardik. The richest man in the world, the oldest in the class.
Darajalarni orttirmasini ishlatamiz.
Orttirmasi. And there is no article form here. Plural uncount nouns we talk. Yeah, we before plural and uncount nouns when we're talking about things in general. Umuman narsalarni olganda, no the, no a. I like potatoes. Not this potato, not that potato, but I like all potatoes. That's why. And milk is good for you. Not this milk, not my cow's milk, but all milk is good for you. That's why in general we don't use article. And before countries, no article. Towns, no article. Streets, languages, magazines, meals, airports, stations, and mountains as well. I had lunch with John and I bought Cosmopolitan at Victoria Station. That must be magazine. And one of the at home, at the school, at university, by car, in bed, to bed, by bus, by train, at work, to work, by plane, on foot.
Teacher, qarangda. Tepada mamlakatlar, shaharlar, ko'chalarga hech qanday artikel qo'shmaymizmi?
No. Except Great Britain. The United Kingdom bo'ladi. The ishlatiladi. Chunki ikkita qo'shma so'zda yasalyapti ular. Keyin the United States.
Ham ishlatamiz.
The bor. Keyin
Keyin-
the Philippines. Filippin.
Bu tepada the Kate deyapsiz, the dog deyapsiz-da. Bunda artikelni ishlatmaymizmi? Tepaga chiqingda.
Ishlatgan boshida. Chunki notanish bo'lgan. Masalan, bir bola bor edi. Masalan, ertak demaysalar-ku. Bir bola bilan bir qiz bo'lgan edi. Bilmaganimiz uchun bola bilan qiz bor edi demagan. Shuning uchun bir bola bilan bir qiz. Shunda ham bu ham xuddi shu. A cat and a dog. Lekin u bola mana shu yoshda, u qiz mana yoshda. O'sha u degani biz taniymiz degani. Bunda ham the endi tanib oldingiz degan. O'sha bola, o'sha mushuk va o'sha it. Okay? Masalan, close the door, eshikni yop desa. Qaysi eshikligini bilamiz, chunki bitta eshik xonada o'tirgan bo'lsangiz. Shuning uchun ikki kishiga ma'lum narsa. Deyarli hamma joyda ishlatiladi. Agar bir tahlil qilib chiqsa,
Demay qarangda, teacher. Bir marta gapirilgan so'z ikkinchi marta yana qaytalanganda biz the artikelni ishlatamiz, shundaymi?
yes. Hozir misolda keladi. Let's go back. And there's a question. Do you know anybody who lived to be a great age? How old were they? And why do you think they lived so long? Did you get the question? Do you know anyone? Kimdir uzoq yoshga yashagan odam taniysizlarmi? Yo'qchi.
Yes, I do.
And who is that? How did he live or she lived?
My grandfather. My grandfather died in 100 year. In 100 year. He lived long, I think.
Yeah. So your grandfather was 100 years old when he
100
died?
years old, yes. Two years ago, he died, yeah.
He passed away.
He passed away.
Died is like rude a little bit.
Rude.
So pass away.
Okay. Passed
So
away.
he passed away 2 years ago.
Years ago, yeah.
And what do you think is the secret of living long, such a long age?
I think doing exercise regularly. I know my grandfather always did exercise every morning, and he likes sports. He liked sports, and he was very funny person, happy person. I think maybe this one. And people, everybody can live. I think belgilangan o'sha umrini yashaydi har bir inson.
Everybody has a
lekin sabablarni qilish kerak, to'g'ri, albatta. Dietami, mashqmi, shunga o'xshagan.
Yeah, everybody has a measured time, but you can decide how you live. So if you do care of yourself or your health, eat a little, but do a lot of exercise and do not get stressed, you can be healthy as long as God wants. So let's read and listen to the text, answer the questions. Let's just listen it Then we can discuss 4.5, I think.
Tape script 4.4. Tape script 4.5. My grandfather's shop.
My grandfather lived until he was 101 years old. He was a shopkeeper. He had a fish and chip shop in an old village near a big industrial town in the north of England. He had a son and a daughter. The daughter is my mother. The family lived above the shop. In those days, fish and chips was the most popular dish in the whole country. My grandfather made the best fish and chips in the area. People came to the village by bus, especially to get them. Everybody loved my grandfather because he was such a happy and contented man. He worked hard. But once a week, he closed the shop and went to have lunch, not fish and chips, with friends in the local pub. He didn't retire until he was 78 years old. He said that the secret to a long life was a glass of whiskey before going to bed and lots of fish and chips.
I think her story was kind of similar to Zarkhan brothers' grandfather's story.
Yeah.
That's so similar. Except that drinking whiskey.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And did you pay attention? Let's count them one by one. There. So was keep by the fish and shop. The north, you see? Demek taraflardan.
Taraflar.
Dünya taraflar. The north, the east. Okay.
A daughter, then the daughter.
Yeah, he had a son and a daughter. And next time he says, the daughter is my mother. And the family, because we know their family. They have a daughter and a grandfather. Lived above the shop. The shop, also we know the shop now because he was a shopkeeper here.
And the most popular about superlative degree.
Yeah, the whole country, the best shop, superlative. Came to the village because now we know the village their grandfather lives. And the secret, because there is only one secret for the grandfather, so this is the secret. Yes. Now I think we should move to the next, so everybody understood the text. Here, reading loud. Join the lines about the grandfather with the, a, an, or no article. For example, my grandfather was a shopkeeper because like jobs, we use a.
Yeah.
How about next? He lived
north.
Yeah, he lived in the north of England. He had a fish and chip shop in
an old village.
In an old
in an old village. His family lived above
the shop.
Yeah, above the shop. He made
The best fish.
the best fish, yeah. Fish and chip in the area. Some people came by
No article. By bus to the shop.
No article, by bus to the shop. And he closed the shop once
a week.
A week because time of frequency. And he went to have
a lunch.
Lunch.
To have lunch, no article.
Lunch. No lunch. Yeah, no article here. Look here. I went to have lunch. And he liked to have
A little whiskey.
a little whiskey before
Bad.
to bed, going to bed. Let's discuss this grammar. A, and, or the. Let's give everyone one sentence. Indira, zarf khomro, Aslıdın, Mahlaroim, Sister Shoira, Bunyat, and Sultan, if we have. And Rashida, by the way. 1.
He has a boy and a girl. The boy is 22 and the girl is 17.
Great.
His son is an engineer and his daughter is a student. N and A.
He always has the cheese sandwich for lunch.
Again, repeat.
He always has the cheese sandwiches for lunch.
I think no article, guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes,
He always
it's
has cheese.
uncountable.
Yeah.
Uncountable now.
If he said the cheese, we should know it. Which cheese? Which cheese is he talking about? So, no article.
Yeah.
Next.
I
So
think
all-
there was a article, a cheese.
No, he always has a cheese. No cheese, can't be count. Uncountable.
Okay.
Cheese is uncountable. 5. 4. Mokhlaroi.
All a family stayed at the Grand Hotel.
Guys, help her. Is that true?
All
All
the
family.
family.
All the family stay at the Grand Hotel.
Yeah, because hotels, sea, river, hotels. All the family stayed at the Grand Hotel. 5.
A few people came by taxi to the party.
Great. True. 6.
It was such the wonderful party.
Yeah, it was such a wonderful party. We had
a best friend time.
The best.
superlatiften aldın. The best time ever. 7. Sultan. I think he's not here.
I don't go out to the work. I work at and home on my computer.
Think again. Answer, guys.
I don't go out to work. No article, work. And before
Yeah.
work.
At home, no article.
Yeah. To home. I go home. With them, no article, no preposition. So, go out to work. At home on my computer. 8. Rashida, if you're here.
I do all my shopping on the internet. What a great way to shop. Alright.
So, can you explain me why did you use the before
Yeah.
the internet and a before great way to shop? That's true, but can you explain?
Internet, because everyone knows what is the internet, and I think we have to use the
Yes.
article.
And there's only one.
It's what a great way to shop.
Why?
Yeah, it's only one. Yeah, and it's well known. Everyone knows about it.
Yes, the same. True. So the internet is one and everyone knows it. And the internet qo'shma so'zligi ham bor. The international network. That's why. Qisqartmasi international network. Internet. Qisqartmasidan kelib chiqqan.
Yes.
And what a great way to shop. Nima uchun? Ishlatildi.
A great
Exclamations, right? Hayajon gaplarda ishlatildi.
yes.
What a great party. What a
a
beautiful
great
day.
shop today.
Your accent is great.
Oh, thank
Where
you.
did you get it, Rashida?
I live in the US about 5 years.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah,
And how long have you been living there?
5 years.
Okay. And what do you do?
Nothing. I'm take care of my kids.
Okay.
I take care of my kids. Yeah.
Yeah, but still you have a great accent.
Yes,
Good
thank
job.
you.
Thank you. Let's check the grammar rules here. And by the way, which state are you in, Rashida?
I used to live in New York, but now we're living in the Ohio.
Ohio State. Is that in the middle?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Just check the map. I also don't
Yeah,
know.
well.
All right. Find one mistake in each sentence and correct it. There is one mistake. Let's the same order. We have 8 people.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Indira.
Indira.
He's o'qiymi?
Yeah. Read and correct the mistake.
He is a postman, so he has a breakfast at 4 a.m.
Love is more important than money.
Okay. O'qib
Man
bo'lgandan keyin
javob
qaysi xatoni to'g'rilaganlarini aytinglar.
Okay.
Okay.
First,
Indira?
before the postman, I
Yeah.
put.
Because
And-
before jobs we put a indefinite article.
Yes. And then before the breakfast, I put.
No, we can't use before the breakfast. No
okay.
article. So he's a postman, so he has breakfast at 4 a.m. 2.
Love is more important than money. Here we can't use the indefinite article before love.
Yeah, it's general.
General, yeah.
3.
I come to school by bike. This
I come by bike.
before by the article.
Yeah. By'dan oldin keyin we don't use it. By bike, by car, by train, by bus, anything. 4. Mahluroyim. Mahluroy, it's your turn, I think.
Where is the children? Where are the children? In the kitchen.
Hey, before.
In the kitchen. Mayli, to'rt kimda edi? Sizda Shora, I think you should do it.
I'm reading one good book at the moment.
What's the mistake?
Think xato yo'q shekilli.
1.
Change.
Yeah. A. I'm reading a good book at the moment. 6.
I live in center of town near the hospital.
Where is the mistake?
In the Khatar.
Yeah, there. Sultan, is that you?
7. My parents bought
that was Bunyat.
My parents bought the lovely house in the country. The lovely old the Damas.
But lovely.
Nima qo'yamiz bo'lmasa? A bo'ladi. Yeah. Sultan. My parents bought a lovely house in the country. 8.
I don't eat bread because I don't like it. I think there is no the article. The article.
No
You don't
article.
have to use it.
Yeah, I don't eat bread because I don't like it.
Yes.
Great. So now we learned about some, any, much, many, a few, a little, a lot of, lots of, and articles, A and the. So I hope in the next lessons we can learn it and use it. So next lesson, you just go through the text, not in depth, and check the vocabulary. So we'll do at in the lesson, during the lesson. It would be great if you could do it at home so that we can go faster. And anyway, we can do it here. So the home task will be 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. I think vocabulary workbook taraftan reading gacha bajar kelamiz. Okay?
Okay.
Teacher, bitta savol bor edi.
Yeah.
Qarang, anaqa has breakfast, have breakfastlarni o'rtasida artikel keladimi, kelmaydimi?
No.
Umuman
Ovqat
kelmaydi.
yo'q, unaqa kun qismidagi ovqatlarda ishlatiladi. I have breakfast, I have lunch, I have dinner. That's all.
And I have also a question.
Ask.
A good book and one good book, there is no difference, yes?
Yes, there is no difference.
Okay.
But in this sentence, I also didn't understand very well here because there was nearly no mistake. I'm reading one good book at the moment. No, there should be a good book. I don't know why, because I'm reading a good book. But biz bir zo'r kitob o'qiyapman deymiz-ku. Bu yerdagi a, something general, something not important. But one makes it more important. So I'm reading one good book. That's unusual in English sentence. So I'm reading a good book. That's all. Any questions, guys?
Yes, I have.
All
I
right,
have no
Rashida.
idea about homework. Could you tell me again?
Yeah, the homework is, let me share the screen again.
Yes, please.
Where is it? We have a workbook, I mean. I'll share it now. This is called
Yes,
workbook.
Headway?
Yeah, Headway. Do you know that?
I heard that, yeah.
And that's, the exercises are the same, what I did in the lesson. So you just come here directly and do the exercise. Usually
Which-
listening, grammar, and think we're in unit 4, right, today?
Yeah, it started from the unit 4. Yes, which page? Could you tell me?
So you can write down the first page, 25.
Yes, it's
Next,
25.
26 and 27 and 28 until reading. There is reading, right?
25, 27, and
28.
until 28, yes.
Thank
you.
You have to do the reading, just this grammar part. Reading will be next lesson.
Should I write and send the group?
Would be great. Agar,
Okay.
if you have chance, you should photocopy the book and you can do it on the book. Copy qilib olsangiz, kitobni o'zida qilishingiz mumkin, daftarga yozmasdan.
Yeah, I got
Agar, if you want, you can just write on a copybook and send it to the group. Actually, it has the answers. Maybe we cannot check the homework, but the answers are just here at the back of the book. Yeah, answer key. If you are in Unit 4, just go to Unit 4. There is the answer. But don't cheat.
Yeah, I will. And can I find this book on a group, or we have to download it
that is in
somewhere?
the group. That is in the book, in the group. Go to the files page, and there is zip file, about 600 megabytes. It has videos, audios, and PDF books. You can find.
Okay.
That's all. And we have shadowing kind of thing. We send audios, and students repeat the audios simultaneously, just listening, and record it on the mobile phone and send it to the group. That improves listening and also speaking skills and pronunciation
What about
as well.
audios? We have to record it, or?
Yes, you have to listen at the same time and record it. The audios will be from this book. So far, I think the grandfather will be home with us, guys.
Okay.
What is this? This grandfather. Foreshadowing. All right.
Okay. We have to read and listen and recording. Yes.
Yeah.
And we have
But
to
while
send it to the group.
recording, you shouldn't read it.
Yeah.
You should just فقط اشتishga suyanish kerak o'sha bit. Because if we read, we'll read with our accent, with our mind. If we listen, that will be from mind.
Okay.
That's all. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions,
Thank you.
Any questions again?
Yes. When is the next class?
The day after tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
At the same time. Is the time is okay from US?
Yes, that's okay. No problem.
Okay.
It's the
What time is it now?
8:39 p.m. now.
Oh, it's PM already. That's unusual. It's morning
night.
here.
Yeah, I know.
Great. Any questions, guys?
No question.
No.
Okay. Now you can go to your school, work, and anything else. Do your whole tasks. Thank you, everyone, for coming and having an interesting lesson with us. See you next time.
And thank you too.
See you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.